Hey,
So
Ron.
ready to roll? Oh, if everyone's happy, let's start. Thanks, team.
Sam, what's your assessment of how the week's been in London so far?
Yeah, it's been good, mate. I think it helped. We had some good travel hours, so we managed to sort of get into the time zone reasonably quick. Just had a good week's preparation. I mean, all the facilities are here on site, so it eliminates that time on the bus. So we probably get to get a wee bit more work done. A few more sort of small rugby conversations, and then a lot of recovery because the pool's right there.
How important is this game for this group, I suppose, regardless of what the result is, but from a performance perspective, knowing what's around the corner?
Yeah, it's really important. There's been no chat about anything other than this week, to be honest. And you're right about improving performance. Another opportunity to put on the black jersey, and I think it's going to be a pretty special and unique occasion playing the Springboks at Twickenham sold out. So yeah, the group's pretty excited to get back out, especially considering that the starting group hasn't actually played in a wee while now. So just to be able to get back out there and hopefully put in one that we can be proud of, it's exciting.
Is it a well-timed challenge? The Springboks having a game with that much intensity, that much edge before the World Cup?
Yeah, I think that's why they made the decision or managed to squeeze it in here at this time. I think in the past we've had tests at home. I think we played Tonga before we headed off to the last World Cup. So I think as a group we're pretty excited about this challenge in particular, and the fact that it's only sort of 2 weeks away from our opening game at the World Cup is good timing.
Sam, how are things feeling now as opposed to the way they were this time 4 years ago?
Oh, geez. Hard for me to compare and think back that far, to be honest. I think last 2019, because we had our last test match in New Zealand, then there was that excitement about getting to the World Cup, whereas we're here right now and can truthfully say all the focus is just here on this week. And then I think some more excitement will build and it'll hit home that we're going to a World Cup when we actually get to France. But right now it's been good that we're in a different country preparing for this challenge. So yeah, feet are firmly on the ground and right where we need to be.
You touched on it before, but how vital to reset some of those starting combinations ahead of the World Cup?
Yep, it's been important. I think Fozzie and the selectors have been pretty consistent around the teams and building those combinations and trust. And this group will be pretty keen to go out there and put in a good one.
Twickenham officially neutral ground, but we know lots of expat Kiwis will be there. I mean, what does it mean to you to be playing against in a crowd full of Kiwis who obviously probably can't get to games with us?
Yeah, I suppose we won't know the sort of crowd split until we turn up, but talking to a few of the boys, most people have been able to hand off their tickets pretty willingly to friends and some family who are living on this side of the world. So yeah, we know that we've got support all around the world, not just here, not just in New Zealand. So I said it's going to be a special and unique occasion, and hopefully we have slightly more black jerseys in the crowd.
It's sold out as well, and I think the English match the day after is only half sold out. I mean, that must mean a lot that we do have that much support around the world.
Yeah, it sure does. We're slightly surprised to hear that a couple of days ago, but massive thanks to our fans who are willing to fork out and come and support us over here. It'll mean a lot.
Is that hard for you to understand that England can't sell out their home stadium? I'd imagine back home you'd be selling your home grounds out a few times over.
Look, no comment on that really, I suppose. Maybe it's just a reflection of the fact that there's a lot of Kiwis, or we have a lot of supporters over here who don't often get the chance to watch us play, versus some of the English supporters who regularly get the opportunity to. So maybe that's the fact, I'm not sure.
A lot of those English supporters are talking about red cards. I'm not going to make you comment on Owen Farrell or Billy Vunipola's red cards, but how are you guys treating the tackle scenario and that balance between stopping people on the gain line but not going too high? How hard is that balance?
Look, it hasn't even been discussed in our group, to be honest. It's for us, we're a team that we're really focused on hitting below the ball, the first point of contact, and the rules to us, well, I believe they're pretty clear. So we'll just keep defending the way we have been, and we know that sort of the head is in a no-go zone, and we'll do our best to make sure our technique's spot on. Realise that things move and happen really quickly, but just give ourselves the best chance of being in a good legal position.
Because that can make or break your World Cup, can't it? At a moment like small moment like that.
Yeah, small moment and small margins. Yep.
Sorry, Sam. And I don't know, Steve helping Australia. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, look, Steve's actually been really transparent with Foz, and he's been in touch with our leadership group this week since sort of it all broke. And at the end of the day, Steve's a special man who cares a lot about this team, and we trust him. So I think that's the main point, really. We trust him, and I don't think he'll be sort of giving away or doing anything that would harm our chances, I suppose.
Well, did you make the game to Prime Ministerial level?
Pardon?
The Prime Minister talked about the Steve Hansen thing. What did you make of that?
Oh, I didn't know about it, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sam, rugby question. Back row combination with Luke there and Shannon not available. Does that affect the balance of the back row and the roles of the individuals there, yourself included?
No, I don't think so. I think, although Shannon and Luke have their own respective strengths, there's a lot of similarities to what they will bring to our loose forward trio. Physicality, strong ball carrier, strong in the tackle. So hopefully, by having me and Artie there, it gives Luke the confidence just to go out there and nail his role at 6. He's been training really well the last couple of months and had limited opportunities, so I'm pretty sure he'll be keen to take those with both hands. But I don't think it will really change anything for the likes of Artie or myself.
And not often that you go with a 6-2 split. Is that an indication that you want to meet fire with fire in that respect?
Yeah, sometimes when we play the South Africans, they often go with a 6-2 split. But if I'm going to be completely honest, haven't discussed with the selectors why they've gone with that split. I think it'll allow some guys to get some good game time, and the fact that we've got carrying a couple of guys with injury, maybe it just means that should anything happen to someone else, then we've got guys who are ready and available to step up, who have played test matches recently.
And just lessons from Mount Smart, if you don't mind, but just the importance of a fast start against the Boks.
Yeah, we managed to get off to a good start last time. I thought we were good in the air and we played quick. I suppose the lessons from the second half is the Boks had a really strong period there, and it was based a lot around they're starting to assert themselves at the breakdown. So if we'd have a good night tomorrow, I think the breakdown, as always, is going to be another important area.
Is there a sense of wanting to hold anything back, given if you look to that World Cup, you could meet them again in a quarter-final?
No, I mean, no thought or talk of holding anything back. I think if you go into games with that mentality, when the margins are so small, 5% can be the difference between a win or a loss, then there's no point. You can go in all guns blazing and give it everything. So.
That's us, team. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Go well.
Cheers.